headquarters.
Is this a secure site?
This is a secure site.
In that case, you got nothing to worry about. It's secure.
Well, it doesn't matter. So under sort of Counter-Terrorism Act, we can actually stop and ask you questions.
Are you suspecting me to be a terrorist?
We can also take details from.
Today's video is from Auditing Britain. You'll find their link down below, so go show them some support and check out the full clip. He walks straight up to a police headquarters with his camera rolling, no appointment, no permission, just a right to film in public. Within seconds, officers are pouring out to meet him. Is this a lawful stop or an unlawful attempt to shut down a camera? By the end of this video, you'll see demands for ID, a threat under counter-terrorism law, an argument over a controversial patch on an officer's uniform, and a standoff that just will not end. Stick around, this one has more twists than you'd expect from a guy just standing on a sidewalk.
Oh, hello. How are you?
What are you doing?
No, nothing. Just... Oh, you're a police officer?
Yeah.
What's your shoulder number? Nothing, yeah.
Yeah?
What's your shoulder number?
What's your name and details? My shoulder number's 134.
134. Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'm a police officer, so can I ask your details, please?
Why do you need
Have
my...
you got some details?
Can I just ask you, why do you need them for?
Well, because you're filming an
headquarters,
area
yeah.
here.
No, it's the
Why
headquarters.
would you be doing that?
I've never seen this place before.
Okay.
So I just came, usually what I do is just go around and audit places. And because it's the headquarters, obviously it's not just any other building.
Okay.
So that's all. No need to call everybody.
Well, I'm going to get someone because you've got a radio. So
I'm not going to be like aggressive.
It's quite
like
suspicious circumstances, if you ask me.
I'm trying to explain if you listen.
Well, you're not really explaining.
I am.
You're not. You're just saying you're coming here to film areas that you've never been to before.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, well, it might be what it is, but I'd like to take your details.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you, officers? You okay?
Filming.
It's alright, just chill, man.
For no apparent reason,
Relax.
really.
Nothing's happening.
And I'd just like to
Do you have identification on
get
yourself?
him checked out.
Okay, I heard what you said, and I heard what you said, yeah. Is there any reason why you're asking me for my identification?
Well, is
Because
there
you're
any reason why
filming me,
Yeah.
I'd have no problem in giving my ID. I'd like to know who you are, so I can run you through our systems, and why you are filming police officers and police buildings.
Okay, one question at a time. Do you want to... First of all, I've asked you, why do you need my identification?
Okay.
And then also, are you asking me why am I filming?
Here's where things really heat up. The officer wants a name, a description, details, but here's the thing viewers need to understand. In most jurisdictions, simply filming outside a police building is not, on its own, a crime. Reasonable suspicion has to be tied to something more than "I've never seen you here before," or "you're filming us." What we're watching is a negotiation over a legal gray area, the officer asserting authority, and the auditor testing whether that authority actually holds up. Ask yourself, has the officer actually stated a specific reason for suspicion yet? Or is he circling the same vague explanation? Keep that question in mind, because it becomes the crux of the entire confrontation.
I'll have both of those answers.
Okay, so my question is, why do you need my identification?
Okay, go for the other one.
Yeah,
You've already
the other one. The other one, like I said to this gentleman,
DS Steve Puttyfoot.
yeah, what it is, I go around audit like public buildings or
Okay.
government buildings, whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
And this is obviously the headquarters. I've never been in here before. This is the headquarters. This is quite an important building, right? Of Northampton. Yeah. So I'm just here.
Of course, it's an important building, but also we have to think about public security.
Of course.
Security of the force headquarters.
Is this a secure site?
This is a secure site.
In that case, you got nothing to worry about. It's secure.
Well, it doesn't matter. So under sort of Counter-Terrorism Act.
And there it is, the moment the conversation escalates from just a chat to invoking counter-terrorism powers. This is a huge legal flashpoint in these kinds of encounters. Counter-terrorism stop and search legislation typically grants police much broader authority than a normal street stop. including the power to demand details without the usual threshold of reasonable suspicion, but it's also legislation that's been heavily criticized by civil liberties groups for being applied far too liberally against people who are doing nothing more than filming in public. The auditor immediately pushes back, forcing the officer to clarify whether he's actually being treated as a terror suspect. Do you think that's a fair question to ask back, or is it just deflection? This is the kind of exchange that ends up in courtrooms and complaint reviews.
We can actually stop and ask you questions.
Are you suspecting me to be a terrorist?
We can also take details from you.
Are you suspecting me to be a
I'm not
terrorist?
saying that at all.
No. So you're not suspecting me to be a terrorist?
What I'm saying is this is a suspicious kind of act
Okay.
that you are doing. Not many people come down here to start filming.
I understand.
So
well, I explained to you.
what I would like to do is obviously provide my colleague with your details so we can make sure everything's in order.
Let's make it clear. You're not suspecting me to be a terrorist, are you?
Not at this stage, no.
All right, that's perfect. Okay. The other thing now, because you're not suspecting me to be a terrorist, because I'm not committing any crime, I'm not obligated to give you my details.
19th March
Are we agreeing with that, guys?
2020.
Well, like my colleague just said,
The time is
our main
12:37.
concern here is a
Body
safeguarding
worn,
of FHQ.
male.
What we're
who's
saying here
filming.
is you filming FHQ is suspicious circumstances, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So out of precaution and for necessary grounds to ask for you, like we said for the terrorist act.
But he said you don't suspect me to be a terrorist.
Well, like I said, we haven't said that.
We haven't said that you're not,
it's precaution
or we haven't
for
said that you are.
safeguarding.
But you're not suspecting. So what I'm trying to say, you don't have any grounds to think I'm terrorist, basically.
At this moment in time,
Because I haven't done anything like...
you are acting in a suspicious manner.
No, really. I'm just
you
recording the headquarters, which is a major building.
Well, yeah, it is a major
It's like-
building. You're
yeah.
filming, and and
Would you agree that Big
ultimately,
Ben is a big
that's
building?
quite
Like a major
strange
building in the
thing
country?
To be doing. So we would like, I'd like you to give details to my colleague. If there isn't any problem, then surely you wouldn't mind doing that. I've given you my details. My colleagues have given you their details.
I'm Special Constable 3340 Atkinson. We're based at Daventry Station.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, can I respond to that? As a member of the public, if I have not committed a crime, I'm not obligated to give you my information. As a police officer, if you're approaching a member of the public, it's within your policy to identify yourselves, badge number and a name at least. Is this correct?
My name. I can give you my badge number.
Okay, which I've asked for, you gave it to me, and I thank you.
My name as well.
And I thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I am not obligated to do that. Therefore, I don't have to give it to you.
Okay, then. Well, I'd like to ask you to move along then, please.
Are we in public land? I don't think he can ask me that. What I wanted to ask you is there anywhere I can come and visit the place?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, that's fine. I can see it's all closed up. I want to... Just a quick question. Oh, I don't need to call all these people. What? Officer,
Is that your car? Yeah. Just move forward.
can I ask you not
Hello
to delete
there,
that footage, please?
Can you ask me to what?
Can I ask you not to delete it because I might make a request for it?
Now pay close attention here, because this is a moment a lot of viewers get wrong. An officer asking someone to delete footage is a request, not an order backed by law. Footage taken by a member of the public in a public space generally cannot be compulsorily deleted without a court order or a very specific legal power, and the auditor knows it, immediately flagging that he may submit a Freedom of Information or Subject Access request for the same footage down the line. This is a smart, calm counter, turning a request that could sound intimidating into a paper trail that protects him later. Would you have handed over that footage? Or held your ground the way he did?
You won't be able to make a request for this, sir.
Subject access request, yes, I can.
Okay, you can try. If you're going to do
just
that,
asking you not to delete
if you're going
it,
to do
please.
that,
Yeah.
let me have your name. Let me have your name so I can put a note on there that you are requesting those information.
No, I can do it through different channels.
Like how?
Huh?
Like how?
I can go through your website, print the Freedom of Information Act.
Okay,
Send
which
you the
would be
letter.
Your information and your details.
I will send the
wouldn't it?
information, yeah, and then I will
It
get
would
that.
have your information
I
and your
will
details.
get that
wouldn't
record
it?
straight away. So what I'm asking you now is to not delete it. That's all I'm asking you, because I can see it's recorded.
It is.
Yeah.
You're correct. Can I see what you're recording? Make sure you're recording me.
Well, here you go. You can see your colleague
Okay, so it's not live stream or anything like that then, you just video recording?
It's not live stream, I don't know. It might be live streaming. What's the difference?
No, I just want to know.
There's no difference really, is it?
Yeah, there is, because if it's live stream, I want to say hello to everyone on YouTube.
You better say hello.
I have.
Oh, you're
Hello?
chilling out now. You're chilling out now. See, that's much better.
Always chilled out.
Well, you looked a little bit stressed out a minute ago.
No, I'm always chilled out.
There's nothing happening here, like I said.
Okay.
You know, I don't know who called you. He just called you for no reason, just wasting your
To
time.
be fair, it's always suspicious if someone has got a video camera in their hand
Yeah.
and a phone, videoing police headquarters.
This is also a school next to us as well, so...
I know, you can, to be honest, I'm not here to record the school, but even if I was, it doesn't make no difference, to be honest. But I'm not here for the school, if that makes you feel any better.
So why are you here for the police headquarters?
Just to, like I said, I'm here to audit the headquarters.
Okay, are you a government official?
I'm a government official.
Yeah.
I don't have to answer that.
I'll take that as the answer as no then.
No, I didn't answer.
Okay. So I'll take that as a no then.
I did not. You don't need to take description because he's recording me right now.
No, we're taking descriptions as well.
What's the point?
This claim that he's a government official conducting an audit is central to understanding the whole genre of these videos. Auditors often frame themselves as unofficial watchdogs, checking on the security and public interactions of government buildings, testing how officers respond to a lawful presence with a camera. It's not a job title recognized by any statute, but it's the identity driving everything he's doing here. Meanwhile, the officer is clearly trying to build a description of him for internal reporting, prompting a sharp reminder, he's recording me right now as well. That's the whole tension of bodycam culture in one sentence: everybody's being watched by everybody. What's your take? Is this kind of self-appointed auditing a genuine public service, or just deliberate provocation dressed up as accountability?
Okay. So like I said, I'm here to audit the headquarters, and that's all it is. So I was hoping to go in, but it looks like I can't go in.
No.
Is there no public access at all?
No.
What
none at all.
happened?
Only for badge holders like myself, the workers in the force, is allowed into headquarters. This is solely for police work, okay? What's behind these walls is high confidential information that cannot be released to the public.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I hope you understand.
Oh
that.
no, you won't see me jumping any barriers or things like that. I'm just, if there is public access, I will enter. If there isn't, obviously I won't. But I went to Thames Valley headquarters.
Okay.
They have access straight in. I went in.
That's Thames Valley.
That's Thames Valley.
Oh, Thames Valley, yeah. So,
Do you travel around different headquarters then?
yeah. Just not just headquarters. I just travel around and audit places.
All right. How have
That's
you
it.
got here today?
How did I get here today? If you're trying to get my vehicle, you're not going to get it.
Okay.
I know
you
you're trying to
are
identify me, but it's not going to happen.
Hiding your vehicle, so we are not able to.
First of all, I did not say I have a vehicle, but I said
I'm
if
asking.
you are trying to get my vehicle,
Yeah.
you're not going to get it.
Okay. Why is that?
You're not going to get that information
Okay.
because maybe I did not drive. I know you're trying to identify me. It's not going to happen. What it is,
Always in an
I
inside
value my
world.
privacy,
Yeah.
one thing,
And we value ours as well.
and I do understand I have rights,
Yep.
and I would like to maintain them.
Okay.
That's it.
And we also have the same rights,
Which
even
is?
though we're police officers.
Yeah,
Okay. You videoing us,
Yeah.
we will video you.
but I will
And
request
this-
that record. You're not going to request this one.
I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, the information on here will be sent to our relevant departments, and they will try and identify yourself. And if you're any kind of,
So are you going to
say-
spy on me now? 'Cause
I spy on everybody all the time. Of course I do.
This escalation into the word spying is a big rhetorical swing, and it's worth slowing down on. Sharing an individual's details internally between police departments after a lawful stop is standard record keeping. Not covert surveillance, but from the auditor's point of view, any retention of his personal information without consent feels like exactly that. This is where these interactions often go off the rails. Both sides are technically right about their own position, but talking past each other instead of to each other. Notice, too, the officer's calm, almost rehearsed response, unless I'm being detained. I can walk away any time. That's a key legal marker viewers should remember for later. Is he actually free to go, or is this just something officers say to keep things sounding lawful while they keep gathering information?
Oh, really? You're spying on the public?
How can I spy on people?
Well, you just said to me
Why
you're
do you
gonna.
think people are going to spy on you?
He just said that.
No, he didn't.
He said
twisting stuff here.
You said you're gonna send this to wherever,
Yeah.
and they're gonna find out who you are. So you're gonna spy on me.
Try and find out
You shouldn't be
who
spying
are.
on people. You know that it's illegal to spy on people.
I'm not spying.
The government cannot spy on people. You know that.
If you don't identify yourself, we need to make sure who you are.
Well, like I
And if
said,
you go around several different police forces and ask them exactly the same sort of questions, be these.
I did
video
it, to be
calls,
honest, as
then
soon as I
obviously
arrived, as soon as
I
I
will spread
arrived.
it all over the UK.
I did.
You are going around.
To be honest, you're
several police
obstructing my
forces.
video, because as soon as I arrived, people just came out straight into my face. First of all, there was a guy over there. First, he was being polite, and the next thing I know, he's called everybody. He came out straight into my face, blah, blah, blah.
Well, yeah, because it is a strange thing to be doing. to be perfectly
Well,
frank.
it's strange, it's not illegal, it's not a crime.
No, it's not.
There you go then.
However,
But trying to...
because of the world that we live in today, we have to make sure our security is checked
What word is that?
and make sure that there are no suspicious circumstances going on.
What word are we talking about?
What I'm talking about is that you filming the force headquarters
Yes.
under counter-terrorism and terrorism action.
But you already said you're not
We
suspecting
can
me being a
stop and
terrorist.
talk to people. We can still stop.
I
and
can
talk
move,
to
I can go anytime I like.
Yeah, be that as it
Unless
may.
I'm being detained. Am I being detained?
We haven't
Not
detained
being
you,
detained, no.
No, then. That's good. Then.
and we are talking to you about the circumstances under which you're here.
I've explained to you, I said to you I'm here. I'm not hiding anything. I said to you I'm videoing. And that's it. I said I'm auditing the place.
So why are you videoing?
The headquarters.
Why?
I just told you, just auditing the headquarters.
Auditing. What are you auditing?
Auditing, I just come and
People
record.
coming and going.
Sorry?
Auditing people
And I
and their
just,
vehicles
I
coming
just,
and
I just
going.
record, and that's it.
What are you recording?
See if it's a nice area. See if if it's secure. Okay.
To record
That's
that
it.
way.
Sorry?
Why would you need to record that?
Because I just put stuff on YouTube. That's it.
You're going to put it on YouTube.
Likely, yeah.
For what reason?
Can you understand the risks this could put on the public around this area, the children in this area, and FHQ?
Why you keep saying the children?
Because there's a school right next to
I know there's a school right there, but like I said, I've already said that to you. I'm not here to film the children.
I understand that, but what you're
It's not
putting
my
on
fault they built a school over there.
Right here is where the tone shifts from a legal dispute to something far more sensitive, the presence of a nearby school. This is genuinely one of the trickiest parts of any public filming debate. Because even if someone has every legal right to record outside a police building, a camera pointed anywhere near children immediately raises red flags for anyone watching, officer or otherwise. The auditor is quick to clarify he's not filming the kids and that the school's location isn't something he controls. But you can feel the temperature of the conversation change. What do you think, does proximity to a school change how these interactions should be handled, even if the filming itself stays lawful?
I'm not here to film the children, and if I was, it makes no difference.
I understand that. You made that very clear, okay? And I do understand that. But
All right then. So
what
stop mentioning the
what I
children,
want you
please.
to understand is, if you're putting it on YouTube,
Yeah.
the public obviously can see.
I didn't say I will, I said I might.
Okay, so if you might put this on YouTube,
Yes.
and the public can see this area, you're putting the people who live in the area at vulnerable risk. You're putting everyone who works at FHQ at risk,
Why is that?
because people can see the area.
Do you know you can see this area in Google or not? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, you can see this area on Google.
Yeah.
However,
I actually
what you
saw it
can't-
in
what
Google
you
before I
can't
came.
see is all the people coming in and out, and you're actually possibly putting people at risk coming
Yeah,
out.
but wow, if you see a camera and you don't want to be filmed, why do you come to it?
Because it's my duty, really, to challenge and question what's going on here.
So you're a public official?
I am a police officer, yes.
Yeah. So we expect, as a police officer,
So that is my
in
duty
public,
to do that.
expect to be filmed. If you don't want to be filmed, you need to get a job in the private sector.
Why should I expect to be filmed?
Because you're a public official.
Doesn't necessarily mean that we should be expected to be filmed. We're carrying out our duties.
Well, I get filmed
as
all the
police
time. I don't
officers.
complain.
Well, maybe you may.
I don't care. I
It's
get
fine.
filmed all the time. Look, there's the cameras over there.
It's each to their
There's
But we-
police speed
but
cameras
then we don't
everywhere.
use our cameras to put them on YouTube.
We don't
Yeah, because you
exploit
can't.
people's faces and identities
No, so why?
Because there's data protection
why would
that forbids you from doing this.
So why would you want to put your details or those details on YouTube, and you're clearly filming vehicles moving in and out of this?
Okay, so you guys, when you are in your official capacity, data protection forbids you from doing this. There's nothing that forbids me to do this. I have the freedom to do this, and I enjoy that freedom, and we will not allow anybody to take it away from me.
Okay, well, I'll remind you again.
That's it.
My colleague has already done. You're filming personal details of officers coming in and out, and with the
Not specifically for that.
Well, maybe not. With the potential of putting that on YouTube, you are possibly putting those people at risk from other people, maybe not yourself, from other people.
I don't like being surrounded, sorry.
Well, that's fair enough. No one's surrounding you. My
He's
colleague's
behind
just
me.
standing over there. My colleague's here, and there's no one behind you. So no one's surrounding you.
The colleague is a bit cheeky, isn't he?
Not really. No, he's just doing.
He is, he's quite funny, look at him. I don't know what he's trying to do. So why are you guys here anyway?
If you work here, this is our place of work.
Well, here outside? You work
At
inside?
those moments in time, until we're satisfied
Well, I'm silently going to get going in a minute.
under certain other legislation, and my colleague's checking out number plates here
For
to
what?
make sure that we can allow you to go about your business without any too
You
much.
can allow me. Are you detaining me?
And there's the phrase that ends almost every audit encounter one way or another. Are you detaining me? This single question forces an officer to either commit to a lawful detention with clear grounds, or admit the person is free to leave. Here, the officer chooses the second option, saying he's allowed to go about his business legal-sounding language that still manages to avoid a direct yes or no answer. It's subtle, but it's exactly the kind of phrasing that gets picked apart frame by audit channels and legal commentators alike. If you were filming this and heard that answer, would you feel like you'd actually been given the green light to walk away?
No one's detained.
So why would you say that?
Repeat it again, you're not under.
But you just said, he's just said,
What did I said to allow you to go about your business?
yeah, to allow me. What does that mean? That means
Well,
you...
at this moment in time, I'm not moving from the front of here until we're satisfied.
So I'm not allowed
that
to
you're
go?
not committing any
You can
offences.
go if
Okay.
you want, you can go.
You're more than
you can go
welcome
anywhere you
to walk
want.
away if you wish.
So I am allowed to go.
You can go
Yes.
anywhere you
I
want.
am not
You can-
detained.
What we're saying is the suspicious circumstances which are put in front of.
Sorry, officer, can I just ask you, I'm interested in something, yeah?
That's fine.
You know that flag you've got there in the middle?
Yeah.
It's got like 3 lines on it. What are the
So,
lines for?
These represent the lives that have been lost in the services. So we've got the green line for the ambulance services, we've got the blue line for the police service, and
The
we've
red
got
for the
red
fire.
line. Yes. So what we call a thin blue line.
The thin blue line, but it's got different lines now.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, are you allowed to wear that?
Yes.
And just when you think the legal back and forth is over, the conversation swings into completely different territory, a debate over a patterned patch on the officer's uniform. This kind of insignia has sparked genuine controversy within policing circles, with some forces explicitly restricting or banning it, arguing it can be seen as politically loaded rather than a neutral part of the uniform, while others allow it as informal solidarity gear. The auditor pushes the point hard, calling it disrespectful, and the officer pushes back that he's speaking for himself, not force policy. It's a strange tonal shift after 20 minutes of ID demands and terrorism law, but it's also a reminder that these encounters are never just about the law.
Can be bought off many stores.
Both, so it's not part of the uniform, is it?
No, I just wear it to show my gratification for the lives that have been
But it's
lost.
not part of the uniform, right?
No.
Do you know, to a lot of members of the public, they see this as let me see, what's the word? Tyranny. A lot of the public don't like that, especially the fact that it's not part of the uniform.
What do
And
you
I'm
do?
sure you're not supposed to wear it. And also, what it does, it's disrespectful to the Union Jack
Why is it disrespectful?
because you change the colours.
I don't think you actually. What your point is being said isn't actually valid for what.
Well, you don't think
this
changing the
was.
that's like a violation of? Well, there's no violation
There's no
in this country.
violation.
No, there is not in this country.
There's no issues with.
In this country, but I find it disrespectful.
if you find that disrespectful, you're quite welcome.
Not just me.
Well, if you find that disrespectful,
Yeah.
or any of your viewers find that disrespectful, you're quite welcome to make a complaint to the force as a result of that.
But I've seen something on the police website that you're actually not allowed to wear them, but you still.
You've seen that, have you?
Yeah. Not on Northampton, but Metropolitan Police. Yeah, not Northamptonshire. Yeah.
That's the Metropolitan Police. It might be.
It's clearly not part of the
their
uniform.
force policy. But as I say, as far as I'm aware, that's not a Northamptonshire force policy. Many officers wear that sort of thing.
But you agree it's not part of the uniform, yeah?
Considered inoffensive. If you find it
If you
offensive,
change it, I wouldn't say it's offensive, but I think it's disrespectful to the
if you
Union
find
Jack.
it disrespectful or offensive,
You know,
you're more than welcome to write to the
The Union
force
Jack
or
is a
contact the
huge
force.
flag, you know, it's like.
Yeah, I understand that, but like
it's-
my colleague has just said, if you want to put forward your concerns and say that you're offended policy.
I'm not offended. I'm just asking you. This is like between me and you. That's why I've asked you directly. You know, you're answering me. I don't know why he's getting involved. I'm sure you can speak for yourself, right?
This is an ECU conversation, okay? I like to hear that you're putting your points across because my concerns to the public and obviously you're
Yeah, and I'm telling you, a lot of the members of the public don't actually like that.
Yeah.
Because one, it feels like
So
you.
go and talk to my colleague.
Thank you for your time and cooperation, sir. We're now going to go.
I like you, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, funny guy.
Thank
Seriously.
you. So, all the best. Try not to
How
get
come
wet
you
in the
decided
rain.
to go now?
Sorry?
Why you decided to go? Did you
So
find
no.
out? You find out who I am?
Oh, do I have to say who you are?
You did. No. I'll only.
Okay, cross out all you want.
Anyway, officer, you've been great, man.
Bye-bye.
You've been cool. Bye.
They're about identity, symbolism, and who gets to decide what's acceptable on a uniform. What's your read harmless personal expression? Or something that shouldn't be on a police uniform at all. So let's break down what we actually just watched. A man exercising his right to film outside a police headquarters was met with an escalating series of tactics. Friendly small talk, a demand for identification, an invocation of counter-terrorism powers that the officer himself later undercut by admitting there was no suspicion of terrorism, a request to delete footage that carries no legal force on its own, and a prolonged debate over whether he was free to leave. Along the way, we got a genuinely interesting side debate about uniform insignia and how the public perceives it. What this really comes down to is a clash between an officer's instinct to protect a sensitive site and a citizen's legal right to film in public without being made to justify it. Neither side broke the law here, but the tension between security and transparency is exactly why videos like this exist, and exactly why they matter. If you found this breakdown as intense as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life body cam breakdowns.